Hi, I'm Bobby. It's Crystal. The Harris Bunch. Sayla, she's making an appearance early before we even get to talk about her. This episode is going to be all about the children, the Harris Bunch children. So yeah, there's 4 of them. It's crazy. So we have 4 kids. We're a fairly young couple. We're both 30, so it's not like...
He's almost 31, don't let him lie to you.
Yeah, it's true. We don't talk about that. And so we got 4 kids. And we had 3 prior to 2 weeks ago when this little thing was born. And since then, I've wondered a couple times, what were we thinking? Only a couple, though. Yeah, just a couple. But we love our kids. And so we're going to talk about them a bit today. So those of you that are just now starting to follow us a little bit will learn something about them maybe. And those of you that know who we are greatly or have known us for a long time, will be able to just kind of get an update maybe, possibly. So we'll start with our oldest, Ariel. She is 7. And she is our dramatic, crazy, fun, most responsible 7-year-old I've probably ever met. She helps out more than, like, I don't know how we could handle this without her. So, like, Crystal's been bedridden since the birth of Sayla, basically bedridden. She's obviously not in bed now. But Ariel's been a huge help and made that possible. And so she's an amazing kid. She loves Star Wars, loves hardcore music.
Stage diving.
She's stage dove this year for the first time at Cornerstone. So she's a crazy kid. She's awesome.
My favorite band is Glorious Unseen and Carlos. Before there's Jocelyn, I mean. And my favorite memory is how generous and gracious the Lord was. He filled me with faith and love that come from Christ Jesus. 1 Timothy 1:14.
And then we've got Bella. She's 3. So Bella is mischievous. That's probably, and hungry. Mischievous and hungry. That's the best way you can describe Bella. Anyone that knows Bella knows that she can pack away food like no other. And also, we always say if you can't hear Bella, you know something's going on. Like, you need to be worried. She might be flushing something down the toilet or sneaking food or doing something like painting her face. We've got pictures somewhere of her with marker and makeup all over her face, and it's awesome. And Joshua Stump says that she has the vocabulary of a 12-year-old, and that's probably true. She speaks very clearly, has an amazing vocabulary, and it's really crazy when you talk to her.
We don't know where she got it from.
Yeah, we have no idea.
It's very strange.
My name is Bella Grace Harris.
How old are you?
This many.
Show the camera.
This many.
Yeah, you're this What's your favorite color?
Well,
Show the camera.
hello, purple.
Say my favorite
What's your name?
Eliza.
And then we have Elijah. I thought I heard him for a second, but that's probably Bella. So we have Elijah, and he is he's almost 2. He'll be 2 in January, and he's crazy. He's the only boy, so he's got it kind of rough. So he's got to make up for, like, whenever he's around girls all the time, he gets really kind of violent almost, and he's got toy lightsabers he likes to play with, and he likes to just like bust in the room and hit me with it and then run away. It's pretty awesome because he's 2 and he loves Star Wars already. So that's a huge bonus in my life.
He's a mama's boy, but he's getting to love Daddy a little better.
Yeah, he's starting to just catch on to who Daddy is and the fact that Daddy can play with him and be rough with him, and I can throw him around and things like that boys love. So that's Elijah. And then we've got Sayla. She is 2 weeks old now. She, like, exactly, by the time you see this, she'll be 2 weeks old. And she's tiny, so she doesn't do anything really. This is it. She eats,
Sleeps.
and poops. So that's her life. And yeah, she just doesn't like me at all at this point. She only wants mommy. So, oh, you can hear a kid.
There's a fight inside.
Yeah, there's a fight going on. There's like a toddler riot probably between Bella and Elijah. These things happen a lot. So that's the Harris Bunch. We're gonna introduce you or keep you posted on what's going on with our family, and you're gonna see our kids and grow with them and see them grow. Hopefully, it's gonna be awesome. Okay, so we asked that you would email questions, text, message us questions, whatever, because we want to answer your questions about what, anything really. It can be ministry-based, family-based, just ridiculous.
Toddler riots.
More toddler riots. So it can be based on anything that you want it to be based on. We don't care if it's ridiculous or serious. So Heather Van Zant.
Just keep it clean.
Yeah, keep it clean. Heather Van Zant, and I will post her little Twitter tag right here. Twitter.
I don't know.
What's the Twitter name?
I don't Twitter.
Whatever. She doesn't tweet. I tweet. I'll post her Twitter handle. Yeah, here. So you can follow Heather if you'd like, because Heather's rad. So Heather asked a couple questions, and it just so happens that one of them goes along with our family and the kids. So that's perfect since this episode's about them. And she said, where did it go? She said, Bobby, choose a character from Star Wars that would be fitting for each member of your family. So we're going to do that. Sayla doesn't quite have one yet. Right now, we just kind of compare to Jabba the Hutt because she just eats and doesn't do much. Toddler riots are going crazy. So Sayla does that. That's what she does. So I would call her Jabba at this point.
But she's way cuter.
Okay, so Sayla is Jabba the Hutt. Elijah, who just came in the room, I would compare Elijah to R2-D2. Probably. I think most people would agree with that. Because he's kind of mischievous, like R2, he kind of gets into trouble, you don't know quite what's going on with him sometimes. And then sometimes R2 just falls over, and Elijah does that a lot. If you've ever seen him in action, you've seen that.
And he doesn't speak, he just mumbles.
Yeah, like R2 just beeps, like... Well, Elijah just mumbles. Like, in the same way R2, you don't know what he's saying, same thing with Elijah. And then we've got Bella. I would compare Bella to an Ewok, only because she's really cute and cuddly and mischievous. So at this point, Bella is our Ewok. And then we've got Ariel. She's kind of like C-3PO. She's always kind of the one that's trying to bring some sort of sense of reality and caution to the situation with the younger ones. And also tattling on the younger ones. So, kind of C-3PO-ish. And then we've got Crystal, Princess Leia, obviously. Duh. And then we've got me. I don't think I could be anyone but Han Solo. I don't know if you could argue that, but if you can, let me know. But I think I'm obviously Han Solo with my Princess Leia. Okay, so the other question that Heather asked is when we finally... because we mentioned in the previous episode we feel called to Denver. When we get there, what kind of outreach do we plan on doing? Well, I don't like the word outreach. I feel like ministry gets subdivided so many times that outreach just kind of gets thrown somewhere. And I think outreach is a part of life. Toddler riots also are a part of life. So outreach is just a way that you live. It's not about defining someone as someone that you're reaching out to or a certain aspect of ministry. It's just who you are and what you do. So, Heather, to answer your question, outreach, like what do I plan on doing? I plan on living life and inviting other people to live life alongside me because that's been effective so far. So, toddler riot, slamming doors. So,
and I will interject in that and say, like, God's given Bobby and I both a lot of vision for Denver, we feel, with him wanting to plant a church and outreach is a way of life. He's also given me vision of opening a girls' home there in Denver that I think he'll really build that up in the next years to come. And there'll be a lot of outreach through that also. So those are a few, other than just living life, a few basic points that we'll be working towards.
Yeah. So, we, as far as outreach goes, I just gave my point of view. But we dream big, and we think that's from God, so God's big. I would believe that any dream I have that's big and seems bigger than myself is probably from Him. So I should probably chase it. So that's our plan. Chase these huge, crazy dreams. And do it with all these toddler riots going on, and enjoy them while they're happening. Okay, so we can use some prayer in some areas. So we're moving to Nashville, no definite date or anything, like we've said, I think. But it's soon. It's coming very soon. We're thinking... Our goal is right after Thanksgiving, probably, because we want to spend that with family. But so if you want to pray for those things, you can pray for just the provision for all of that housing when we get there, that we would have something like that. Like I said, we're not like people that want a ton. If anyone knows us personally, you know that we would like a house slightly bigger than what we have. So if you could be praying that God would open up a door in that area, that we could just have something that could fit all 6 of the Harris Bunch and do it comfortably, that would be awesome. And also have us a place to minister from at home, because if you know us, you know we constantly have people over. There may even be someone living on our couch. It's happened more than once. So if you could pray for those things, it would be really rad. And also just be praying for the Kill, K-E-E-I-L-L. That's the church that we're going to be working with, not Kill, K-I-L-L, which is a totally different thing. You could pray... Kill, yeah, Kill. So if you pray for that, that would be rad. And we would really appreciate that, because the church is phenomenal, the vision's amazing, and we would not be moving, I don't know how many miles, I forgot however many miles away if we didn't believe in the vision. So be praying for that. Be praying for us as individuals and our family, our children who you've met today. And just be praying that God's will would be done on earth as it is in heaven. So if you want to keep up with us outside of this video blog, you can follow myself. I have a WordPress blog that I keep up, and it is funkybob.wordpress.com, and hopefully soon I'll just have my own domain. Not hopefully soon, very soon. Crystal has one. It's Tutus and Trains, right?
tutusandtrains.wordpress.com.
Yeah, there you go. So, and you can link, all of those are linked on our website, THEHARRISBUNCHEP2. Boom. And my Twitter is @FunkyBob, @FunkyBob. That'll probably work better. And Crystal's Instagram, which is what she does because she doesn't tweet, is @TheHarrisBunch05. TheHarrisBunch05. So you can keep up with everything. I think if you just go to theharrisbunch.com, you can somehow find all of these things and stay in touch with them. And yeah, so we love you. We hope to see you again soon, and stay in touch. Peace.
Make me a child again. Come and make me like you. Make me a child again.
Also, now that we've finished all of our formalities, if you like the music that you heard on the blog today, that was the Glorious Unseen. Their new album, Lovesick, just came out. One of their best albums, probably their best album ever. It's been on just repeat on my iPod, so you should check it out. Crystal's a big fan. And yeah, they're amazing. Ben's a rad dude, so yeah, you should follow him on the Tweetagram. His name is, I think, Ben TGU. I'll put it right here. TGU Ben, @The Glorious Unseen. Follow all those things. They have a website, something. I don't know. I'll put something in there so you can find them. But check them out. I reviewed their album on my blog, so you can check it out. It's a really rad album, so give it a listen. And I want to thank them for letting us use their music for this blog. Holla.